Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, I've tried one smile line, I've tried doing 2 smile lines. Today, I'm going to try 3. I know, probably pushing this boat out. I am using Peach Sorbet from CJP. And yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get my smile lines to match up. You know when you see these pictures where people have done like a full set of French and they just look perfect. They are just all exactly the same. Now, I can do a good French. Back when I was doing my friend, she had French every time. But she'd never let me video it. And so that's why you haven't seen me do a full hand. She had very short nails though, so it was just a little bit of white to, you know, a lot of pink. And we kind of just went with her natural line, her natural smile, because she's got a lovely curve, rather than doing extended smile lines, which is what these are. So yes, I need practice. Now you will notice they get slightly bigger as we go through. Filing is involved. I have sped all of this up because you're just going to watch me do exactly the same thing on 3 of these nails, and the pinky and the thumb are going to be exactly the same as well. So it's not very exciting. Right, where are we? I think I'm just going to add another little bit just on there. Yes, I am. I actually really like... I like this colour. I mean, it's a lovely colour, but I'm not convinced on me. It's a little bit dark. But as a colour, it's a very nice colour. I like this. So here we go. Middle finger, I'm just going to do exactly the same. I think what I should have done, or what I think I should have done looking back on this now, is potentially put a little dot on each tip of where the end, you know, the V, the point of that smile line was supposed to be. Just to give myself a little bit of a guide. Because when you're eyeballing it, it really depends where the finger is at the time as you're trying to eyeball it. And obviously this is how they all ended up slightly longer. They're not horrifically different though. I mean, we're talking a couple of mil here. You know, we're not talking like there's a centimetre difference. It's that friggin' obvious. I got it wrong. So actually, I was chuffed. I like this set. I like it a lot. I wanted something that was different. You know, different colours, because we're all coming into, you know, kind of the springtime and the pastel colours and the flowers, and I love flowers. I'm loving foils at the moment. Yes, I know. I'm trying to space out my videos that contain pores because I like the foils. Yes, well, you know, it helps now that I'm having rather a lot of success with them. Yay! But yeah, I wanted something different. So this is, and the glitter that I'm going to be using, it's called Saucy Salmon. That's saucy salmon, but you can't say saucy salmon, you got to say saucy. It's a bit saucy. And it's from Smilies glitterstore, and I loved it. Love this colour. Love this glitter. It's really different to the other glitters that I've got. And so the set was created around the glitter. So that's why I've gone for Peach Sorbet, because it's a darker nude that will go really nicely with the Saucy salmon. And then I'm also going to come in and we're going to do a bit of bling as well. I know. Totally spoilt you lot, aren't you? So there you go. See, my middle finger and my index finger were not too far off, actually. I was happy that it was my ring finger that started off. It's too far back. You know, it's supposed to be an extended nail bed. What confuses me, or what confused me on this, is my practice hand, the nail bed on that finger is longer than on all of the others. So to counter that, I went smaller. Yeah. What I'm going to do next time is, one, I'm going to start with the middle finger and work my way out, I think. That might be a better option. And two, I may put a little marker on it as well. And hopefully by that point I'll have a new brush, because this one is rather knackered. And fluff. Oh my God, the fluff that this thing attracts. It's like my pictures now, and I'm looking at them going, there's just dust. All I can see is dust. And yet I've cleaned the hand, like I've run it under, underwater. Forgot where I was going with that, didn't I? I've run it under. Yes, what was it, Shona? Come on. I've run it under water. I've cleaned it. So when I'm cleaning the nail beds, I have to be careful not to get the lint-free wipes on there, because otherwise that fluffs the hand up. Oh, it's doing my nuts in at the minute. I can't seem to, fully get all the dust off the damn thing. Just as I'm saying that, I'm thinking, I wonder if I used a roller. Oh, you use for your stamping? Yeah. Ooh. Oh, thoughts have just come into my brain. That's a little bit dangerous. It's worth a shot. Anywho, right. So there's my saucy salmon. Isn't it lush? It's gorgeous. And so I've done a kind of glitter fade. It's not a glitter fade. It is. I really like that angle at the moment. I'm just liking it. So there you go. The ring finger and the index finger are going to be full smile line with the glitter. I know. You were all expecting a colour, weren't you? Yep, you're like, oh, she's going to come in with a colour somewhere and she's going to shove that right up those wings. Yes, I am. But not a colour. Well, I say that I am in a minute, but for this one, it's all about the glitter. And yes, I am shoving it up those wings. I hate the word wings, because the minute I say that, the body form advert pops into my head. Body form for you. Yeah, the really old version. Whoa, body form for you. Yep, you're welcome, because you've now all probably got that song stuck in your head too. Welcome to my world. Yeah, thank you. So, on the middle finger, I decided I didn't want a full nail of the glitter on this one as well, because there's a lot of glitter going on in this set. Not that I'm complaining in the slightest, but I wanted to make this finger slightly different. So I'm coming in, this is Grand Canyon from CJP. I'd never used Grand Canyon before, and it's, I thought it'd be a little bit more terracotta orange, or like a burnt orange. I think that's what I mean. But it's not. It's a lot brighter, actually. So, yeah. Wasn't quite what I was expecting or intending, but it kind of gives it a little bit of a contrast in this, and I like that. There we go. And we're going to put glitter on the other side. I know. All the glitter. All the shinies. I was really chuffed with this set. If I could take a decent picture, it really would help me. I need the sunshine back, because when you're trying to take picture under artificial lights, it just doesn't come out like so. If I try and do it on my nail table, because I use quite bright lights, then the reflection that you get from the light back from the nail instantly doesn't, it works against you. And so I prefer to take the pictures in natural light, but we're in winter. Well, by the time this video comes out, we'll be, coming towards the end of March. But still, England, it's grey and black, grey and dark most of the time, with rain. So pictures, you definitely need some natural light to get a good shot. So Right, so from Smilies Glitter Store, we have got, it's called Aladdin's Cave. Isn't it lovely? And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to throw some all over the place. So yeah, I'm going to pop that in my dish like that, and then I'm just going to knock it all over. Just like that. Beautiful, isn't it? And actually, I got enough that just landed on the sheet that I was like, do you know what? I'm going to go with those. It'll be fine. Yeah. So I'm going to get my chi gel, because we like the chi gel. And I'm just using an old brush. Whatever brush you use with chi gel will get ruined. So make sure you don't like the brush very much. Oh, and I'm going to apologise. There is going to be a finger off moment coming up. So for the people who don't like it when I remove the practice hands fingers, I apologise. But I had a bit of a stupid moment here that I decided to put the chi gel on the middle finger when I still needed to do the pinky. And if I left the finger there, you could guarantee that I was just going to stick my hand in it. Yeah. Because that's already looking a little bit dubious, that. Yeah. So this part of the video is in real time because people do like watching my crystal placements. And so, yeah, if I can put them in real time, that I'm not taking an absolute age to do them, then I will do, so you can see what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do on this, I've put my chi gel on. There you go. I'm going to remove the finger now because I've cottoned on to what I've just done. Why I didn't just wipe it off with a wipe, I don't know. It was in the moment. Hindsight is a wonderful thing. Anyway, so I put the chi gel on. I'm going to top coat over my chi gel because I know exactly where I'm going to be putting the crystals on this. And we're going to follow the line that we've got with the glitter. And so we're just going to come in with a line of these crystals. They are in 2 sizes. So the majority of them, we're going to do the larger size. And then we're just going to put some smaller ones right on the end. And then between those, we are going to come in with some of the lovely caviar beads that are in this. Just to finish them off. I really like that effect. So it looks like it's the, I was going to say the casing for a ring, but that's not what I mean. You know, when you look at your, you know, a diamond or sapphire, whatever, being held in a ring, and it's got like the little prongs that just hold it into place. And by putting the caviar beads round the crystals, that's what it looks like. And yeah, you could do a line of crystals and you could leave it like that. That's fine. But just by adding those little caviar beads, it just gives it that something extra, which I like. Sometimes less is more, sometimes you want more. I want more. I love my voiceovers. It's good fun sometimes. Right, I'm going to let you watch this because literally this is all I'm going to do now is just pop those caviar beads on there. Then I will put that in the lamp and I will cure that normally it's just for 30 seconds because they're flat back crystals, they're not pointies. If they're pointy backs, because you have to use a lot more chi gel because they sit into the gel, I will cure it for 60 seconds because I want to make sure it's had a really good cure. Now, I've noticed just around the crystals, the top coat seems to have all just kind of smushed down a little bit. And I've got a gap now just around the cuticle area. So I'm just coming in with just a small brush and I'm just going to tidy up and also making sure I get a little bit of top coat on top of those caviar beads, not the crystals, just the caviar beads, because it just, 1, holds them in nicely, and 2, it protects them because they're not as hard wearing as obviously the crystals and stuff are. I'm apparently just going to faff with that a little bit more. Isn't it beautiful? So, yes, Pinky's now in the lamp. I know, I looked at that and was like, what's wrong? So we're coming back to the middle finger. Obviously, I've put the chi gel in a line down that finger. And what we're going to come in now is in this Aladdin's cave. It's got loads of little embellishments. And I like an embellishment occasionally. So I'm going to use this lovely star. I think it's a star. It looks like something you'd stick on top of the Christmas tree. So I'm going with the fact it's a star. And then I'm just going to come in with some caviar beads just above and below. And then again, I'm going to cure that in the lamp. Beautiful. How many of you are still singing the body form advert? So now I've done the thumb exactly the same as the pinky. I'm just going to top coat these two and then that's it. We're done. That's it for today's video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching and I'm going to see you in the next one.